Hello and Happy New Year. This is Geraldine Ryan from Geraldine Ryan Coaching, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and my angel card reading for the week of January 2nd. So January can be a funny old month, and what I would say to people, what I've been saying to clients is take your time. Allow the month, give yourself the month to get back into a routine, to just throw off that cloak of darkness, because we are, as we move towards February, moving into a little bit of brightness. So take your time. It's still very much an inner time, a time of reflection. And for me, I love the 1st of February. It's the Chinese New Year, St. Bridget's Day. And to me, that's my 1st of January. That's when I am. It takes me that long. It takes me until the 1st of February to be able to commit, to get clear of what I want to do, because otherwise I'm jumping down the rabbit hole after, what I'm hearing other people are doing. So take your time. So for the card reading this week, I picked up 2 boxes, the fairies and the mermaids, and I couldn't put either of them down. And I said, okay, there's messages in here. So I took 3 cards from each box. Of course, aligned as always, and we'll see what the message has for us for this year, for the new year and for January. And there's 12 months in the year, and sometimes the year can stretch out like a long way before you, but just take each month at a time, take each week at a time. Sometimes we have to take each day at a time. So there is no panic, there's no hurry, just slow down. Take your time. That's all you can do. So, as always, let's do a quick grounding. So with your feet on the ground, just close your eyes or just soften your gaze, taking a deep breath in right into the belly. And as you exhale, we see those roots growing down from the soles of your feet right into the heart of Mother Earth. And as those roots go down, they dip right in to Mother Earth's essence, to her beautiful well of golden energy. That part of Mother Earth that's actually hibernating and reflecting and really, getting ready for the spring. So we draw that up, golden light, up through those roots, into the feet, the legs, into the thighs, up into the torso, going up our energy channel front and back, right up to the shoulders, down to the tips of the fingers, the throat, the head. The crown of the head opens up and this beautiful golden light goes up about 3 feet above the head and then spills down, encasing us in a beautiful seal, and the seal going right down under our feet. So now we are grounded. So now we can take from these cards and these messages what resonates with us. Okay, so the first 2 cards that came out of each box were, first one, admit your true feelings to yourself. And the second one was blessed change. So what is it that's not working for you? What is it that you said last year, I'm not doing this again? No, this is not working for me. I'm fed up of this. I'm not going here. I'm not going there. I'm not interacting. Whatever that may be, take the time to sit back and say, okay, what did I say last year that I wasn't bringing into this year with me? And admit it. If it's not working, it's not working. It's not a big deal. If people in your circle are just not, you're not resonating with them, they're just maybe too negative for you or whatever that might be, say it and just say, okay, I'm going to make the change. And then that brings the blessed change, because sometimes once you make the decision to change, once you say to yourself, okay, this is not working for me, so therefore I have to take a look at it and see what I can change, then you're calling in the powers of the universe, the angels, your masters, whatever that is, and it brings about the change. Now, it may not happen overnight, but it will happen, and you will reap the benefits. Because any change you make is always for your higher good. It's always kind of, you've been pushed towards it, you've been asking for the help, you've been wondering to the universe, I wonder, is this the way to go? So listen. So admit it's not working. Sometimes we like to ignore what's not working in the hope that someday you'll wake up and it will be working. It doesn't work that way. You really have to say, no, this is not working for me. This will bring the blessed change, which is what you're looking for. The blessed change, not the horrible, awful change, the blessed change into your life. Okay, so the next two cards from the fairies were Patience, Please, and Playtime. So following on from the first two, admit your true feelings to yourself and blessed change, while the change is taking place, have patience with yourself. We expect things to happen overnight. As I said, they don't. You have to follow the steps. You have to, take one step at a time. Maybe you'll take a step in one direction and may not be the one for you. You try it again. So have patience and have patience with yourself and be kind to yourself. And have fun along the way. Do those things while you're going through a time of change. You need to do those things that make you laugh, that light you up, that bring you some fun or joy. Or the great question that I've been asking myself, and it has come up so many times, where can I bring the play and fun? Where can I bring my fun, my sense of humour, my joy to a situation? It doesn't have to be drudgery. It can actually be fun, especially when you start to see the changes and you become aware of what's happening around you. It can be quite fun. So have patience with yourself. Be kind to yourself as you're going through the change, and play with it. Play around with it. Ask yourself the wonder question. I wonder, will I try this? I wonder, will I try that? Instead of I should. Once the shoulds are coming into it, you're not going in the right direction. Okay? And the last two. Your wish is granted and waves of prosperity. So we're back to these cards again, and this has been the theme, and I was wondering would they change for this new year, but obviously not. So your wish is granted. So you're admitting to yourself what's not working. You're opening to the change. You're being kind to yourself and minding yourself in the meantime. You're opening up to wondering, how can I bring a bit of fun or joy to this? So then your wish is granted with waves of prosperity. And prosperity, of course, covering abundance, love, peace, all of those kind of things. It's kind of a collective word, I feel, for all those things. So that is really a really good start to the new year. So take your time, look at what's not working for you. It will bring the blessed change that you're looking for. It doesn't have to be the awful change, it's the blessed change. Have patience with yourself. Play around with it. What will work instead? What would I like to do instead? What would bring a bit of fun? What would lighten things up? Where would I like to see myself? And see yourself having fun with it. See yourself, being really happy about the change that you're making. And then taking those steps and following that guidance, your wish is granted and it brings you the waves of prosperity. So that is the start of January. I think it's a very nice and easy thing, and don't get caught up in the under the pressure of having to make resolutions or having to make setting goals and all of that. Take your time. The more time you take and the more you play back and forth, is that what I really want? Did I set that goal last year? I never looked at it since. Take your time. Take your time. Fall in with the Chinese New Year on the 1st of February. Take your time. And, when you take your time and play around with things and see, will this work, will that work? When you actually get clarity around what it is you want to do, you're more likely to commit to it and stick with it because it is something that resonates with you and it's something that will pay off in the end, that'll bring you the joy, that'll bring you the prosperity and all of those things. So if you're unclear about what this year will bring for you or what you want it to bring for you or what you want to bring to the year, you can contact me at GeraldineRyanCoaching.com for a quick call and let's set the new year in motion to suit you, to do the things that you want to do, not what's going on around you. So I'd just like to wish you all a happy new year again. This is my card reading for the first week in January, and I will be back to you all again soon. Bye for now.